Hi, I love a good story, and I always have. Whether it be a storyteller, whether it be a movie, a book, theater, it doesn't matter. I love a story that's going to engage me and entertain me and eventually educate me. And I think it's this last point that teachers often forget that a lot of good education happens in the context of a narrative. I mean, look, if we look at the past and how many times traditions, oral traditions, as well as social law, as well as farming law, any kind of tradition was passed on in an oral way from person to person. And there are different kinds of stories. There's the story of once upon a time, something happened which led to this, which led to that. And that's really important and can be used in a lot of different ways. But there's also the kind of narrative in which the instructor helps the student create their own narrative about learning a specific topic. Roger Schenck writes about this in his book, Tell Me a Story on Intelligence and Narrative. In one of the premises is that as a student learns, they create a narrative about what it is that they're learning. For example, a person learning a particular math theorem may not remember the exact steps if it's taught as the steps, but they will remember it if they think of it in terms of the narrative, in terms of the process of x plus y equals z, or if they create a narrative about, oh, I remember this particular theorem. We learned it on a day that was really hot and I was sweaty, and the teacher spoke to me in a certain way. So when the student sits down to do the problem later, they will remember the narrative that they created to help them learn the story. So it really is part of our job as educators and teachers to be able to help the students create their own narratives about whatever the topic may be. If you're interested in this idea, there are a lot of websites and a lot of source material. I would suggest the Center for Digital Storytelling that's based in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's an amazing resource for content as well as lessons, as well as Roger Schenck's book, Tell Me a Story. So if you want more information, also you can write to me directly and I'd be happy to chat with you. Thank you very much, and thank you for all of your support.